Ooh, oh, I'm so
sorry. Vanessa, my God, hi.
Hello, Olivia. Glad I bumped into you. I just wish I'd bumped into you a little harder.
I can tell from the steam coming from your ears that you've spoken to Bill.
Of course I have.
Listen, Vanessa, you've only heard one side of the story.
That's where you're wrong. I've heard two sides. Bill's and Billy's.
That's really the same side. The truth is...
The truth is that Bill made a mistake. But you made the mistake for Billy.
I'm not going to get into this with you.
Oh, you knew perfectly well what you were doing. You made a man who'd been sober for 13 years take a drink, and you didn't even care, did you?
Look, I can't do... What's done is done, all right? Including my marriage to Bill.
Well, at least Bill corrected his mistake before there were children.
Excuse me. My daughter is involved. This isn't a time to gloat. This is a tragedy. If you don't believe me, you go explain to my little girl why the man that she loves as her father isn't coming home anytime soon. And then we'll talk about corrections.
What you did was unconscionable. And I will never forgive you. But I'm a mother too, and I do understand that it's difficult to tell your daughter that the world isn't all pink ice cream and lemonade.
That's not an apology.
No, it's not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late. I'm going to Reva's Christmas party.
Funny. I was on my way there myself.
She invited you?
Actually, Josh is expecting me.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, look, the ghost of Christmas past.
So, any room under there for me?
Hey.
This is awful for Cassie. And Tammy can't be here, and the hits just keep on coming.
What do you mean, hits? What are you talking about, Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, his secret life in San Cristobal while she was there, no less?
Olivia, just stop, all right? Cassie threw away the picture of Richard and Jeffrey without even looking at it. And maybe it doesn't matter what a person has done in their past. Maybe you move on and look to the future. Isn't that what Christmas is really about? Isn't that what life is about?
I hope so. To the future.
To the future.
Can I steal this young man away for a second?
Hey, excuse me.
What?
Did you bring her here?
No, she came here on her own.
Well, I'll just bet she's not planning on leaving that way.
It's actually a true story about a boy about your age who sued his very own parents for something called false representation, which is a fancy way of saying for lying. See, he claimed that his parents told him that Santa Claus brought his presents every year, and he didn't believe that. Not only that, but he felt wantonly and willfully misled about said Mr. Claus, and so he found the toughest lawyer he could find, and he hauled his parents into court for something called restitution, which
means big bucks.
Exactly. Well, you see, the trial started, and things weren't looking good for the Flubbles. You see, they couldn't produce one shred of evidence that Santa Claus existed, because Santa Claus is magical, and it's very hard to prove the existence of something that's magical. So when all seemed lost for the Flubbles, the lawyer stunned the courtroom by calling up the last person they could ever expect to be put on the stand, the boy himself.
Oh, my gosh, what happened?
Well, the lawyer started asking him questions about past Christmases. Did he remember past Christmases? Did he look forward to them? Did he always get the toys and presents that he wanted? Were stockings hung, and were Christmas carols sung, and were there Christmas cookies? Well, the boy was under oath, and he couldn't lie, so he had to say yes, he remembered that, and the more that he remembered, the more that he smiled. And that's when he realized what the magic of Christmas was. The magic of Christmas is that Christmas makes everyone smile. So he ran over to his parents, and he gave them a big hug, and the lawyers were also ecstatic, and everyone in the courtroom was ecstatic because the jury was in, and the verdict was...
Not guilty! Oh, I've never met a Flubble I didn't like. Wow.
You know, maybe the past doesn't matter. Maybe when you find love, you just have to hang on to everything you've got.
Just say the word and she's roadkill.
Come on, Pop. It's Christmas.
Not yet, it ain't.